Hey Sagittarius, welcome to the Jezebel Way. I am going to be doing your full meal deal today because you were skipped for the entire month of September, and no one's second half of September love readings were performed. My life got a little bit crazy after the Leo read. So I'm going to do your full meal deal for you today to make up for that. So I did shuffle the cards. And we have an overall arching energy of the Five of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. So what this says to me is that there's some sort of a man up, man down, some sort of pettiness in the relationship, and someone's juggling. We have 3 for you, 3 for your partner, 3 for the state of the relationship. So first line is you, second line is your partner, and of course, those energies can be reversed as they need to be. So first line, we have the Prince of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, and the Fool. So Sagittarius, either you or your partner, you want to come in with some kind of passion, but because there's some sort of unfairness going on regarding passion, someone wants to start over on a fool's journey. Someone wants to start again. Okay, because here's what we have. This could also be indicative of someone giving to 2. So there is sort of a one-night stand energy, in and out energy, fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you. And giving to 2, some sort of unfairness, as indicated in the Five of Swords. So that's making someone want to start over again on a fool's journey. Your partner has the Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups. So, Wheel of Fortune indicates to me that this is a destined thing. The universe has deemed it so. And, somebody's kind of depressed about the relationship. But ultimately, there's some sort of wish fulfillment here in this destined time frame and this, sort of loss. Makes no sense right now, but as we go into it, this could be indicative of 5 weeks, 5 days, 5 months. And, there's some sort of deception and apathy, either regarding children, a child, a pregnancy, or, because you're not making a choice, it seems deceptive. And if you were faced with making a decision, you could have the Sun. Also, we have a passionate new endeavor leads to happiness. Unfair giving to 2 leads someone to depression and kind of apathy and not making choices. Starting over on a fool's journey is someone's wish to fulfillment, and it leads to the Sun. So a one-night stand leads to deception. This card is also the card of the sexual illicit affairs. So that's kind of what we have here for the read. I will do the clarifiers to kind of see, where this story goes. I'm going to be using the Cat Black deck this time for clarifiers. Love the Sagittarius October. Towards Sagittarius and March for the month of October. Sagittarius and March for the October spiritual. Let's see. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the World card. So this is an ending of something, and then it starts all over again with the Fool card. Last card and first card of the deck. So something's coming to an end, and this coming to an end is someone's wish fulfillment. Someone wants this to come to an end. Please clarify the Prince of Wands. So clarifying that, we have the Hanged Man. So someone's become enlightened about a one-night stand, or someone is become enlightened about the passion in the relationship, and you know, it's kind of making them a little bit depressed. So someone's become aware, Sagittarius, either you or your partner has stepped out of the relationship and, you know, they're sort of depressed about it. Yeah, that's clarified. Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Fool. So this unfairness in the relationship due to someone having stepped out is causing someone to want to go back to zero and start all over again, alone. That's clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the single lady. You know, she's content and happy. She's financially secure. And she's happy to be single. That's either you or your partner. And someone's waiting for their ships to come in. They're trying to manifest what they want. Again, there's a lot of fire so far in this read. You could be dealing with another fire sign. Could be dealing with a water sign. A Leo. Very little earth. Some. Let's clarify the Fool for Sagittarius. Yeah, so someone feels like there's juggling happening. And again, we have unfair giving. Justice has stepped in and said, okay, you know, that's quite enough of that. And we're going to create some boundaries. There's too much going on. There's too many cooks in the kitchen here. There needs to be some balance had in this relationship. Wheel of Fortune's clarified by the Seven of Cups. So it could be that the universe is explaining to you that, hey, you've got some options here. Okay, or it could be that, you know, what's being presented to you is this is an illusion. This relationship has been an illusion because after all, these cups are just painted on this sheet. And, you know, this emotional confusion is causing some anxiety in the relationship and heartbreak. So there's been a judgment made on this situation by the universe. And it says, you know, this relationship is coming to an end. And this relationship coming to an end is someone's wish fulfillment. Now, again, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And this is the card of Scorpio. I've had the Two of Wands fly out of the deck over the top of the Five of Cups. So, you know, someone's decision or lack of decision making is become depressive because there's more than one party involved here. That's clarified again by the Knight of Cups. There's been truth come out about an offer of love. Someone, Cancer, there's again some water. There's forward movement. Wheel of Fortune says that's over. This is stagnant. And it's the end because of these fiery one-night stand energies. Queen of Swords is here and she's here to cut the truth out, cut something out because someone is trying to gain a better vantage point over their opponent. Or they could be spying. And your partner's moving away. You or your partner's moving away because it's causing them some mental anguish. And they want to be alone because there's been betrayal. Okay, Ten of Swords. So let's clarify the Nine of Cups. Please clarify Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Wands. So it's been someone's wish fulfillment that, you know, there has been a one-night stand had, or taking action to walk away from this situation because of the third party and the betrayal is someone's wish fulfillment. Just like down here, this relationship coming to an end is someone's wish fulfillment. And again, that's Moon. You've got more water. This is the Pisces card. There's things that you don't know about. Apologies need to be made. Truth needs to come out. You've got Queen of Cups here now. This could be an older water sign woman, Sagittarius, Or it could just be, you know, that the universe is saying, look, the truth has come out. You deserve a little bit better. How about some unconditional love? Let's plan for the future, because unconditional love is happiness. Let's clarify. Seven of Swords. Walking away, moving away from this relationship could be Ten of Cups. Yeah, there has been some deception and some sexually illicit affairs go on in this solid foundation, or what you did think was a solid foundation. But the universe says, look, this was an illusion. And again, groundedness, or you could be dealing with an earth sign. But either way, making the decision to walk away is going to give you hope for the future. It's going to be abundance for you. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. So see, as soon as you make this decision to walk away from this relationship, you've got all these good cards here. You've got Ten of Cups. You've got Star card. You've got abundance with Lovers. You know, you have putting in the work, focusing on your work, or focusing on putting work into a solid relationship as opposed to illusion. You have all these good cards once you make the decision that you deserve unconditional love. Let's clarify Seven of Cups. Okay, so yeah, Seven of Cups. This kind of miserable, sad, apathy card is clarified by the Four of Swords, which means, you know, somebody's going to need some healing from this situation. Somebody's communications about these one-night stands are going to leave somebody out in the cold, because somebody's decided they're not going to do that anymore. High Priestess says, use your intuition. You know what you need to do. Use your strength, because you deserve better than this. Head over heart decisions. Someone is not being forthcoming with you. And, you know, it's a burden. It's a burden. Walk away. Walk away from and lay these burdens down. Because once you walk away, move away, lay these burdens down, vote for unconditional love, you have the sun. You're walking into happiness. So let's get a couple of cards for the potential future outcome. What is the future outcome of this love reading for Sagittarius? Future outcome. This love reading for Sagittarius. Okay, we have Ace of Wands. Again, there's been some fighting about one-night stands in this relationship, and somebody's still waiting for their ships to come in. So again, take a look at this. See, there's three here. Okay, third-party relationships, one-night stands. Ace of Wands is the Bow Chicka Wow Wow card. One-night stand energy. You've got, I mean, it could be passionate new endeavor, but I mean, let's look at the symbolism in this card. This is sex. Okay, could be sex. This is a love reading. Too many cooks in the kitchen, mind games, fighting. Leave somebody trying to manifest something better, or, you know, somebody's still waiting. There's three people here. So, you know what? Three's a crowd. What are the blocks to love for Sagittarius? Blocks to love. There's no groundedness to the foundation. It's not solid. So the blocks to love, you know, if this was just like, how does my partner feel about me portion, I would say, look at these beautiful cards. Financial stability, groundedness in a marriage. Okay. But because these are blocks to love, what I see is there is no financial stability. There is no groundedness in this relationship. Could be a marriage between two people. Or a solid, steady relationship. What actions can Sagittarius take in this relationship? What actions can Sagittarius take? Actions to take. Remain grounded. Put in the work and speak the truth. These are your actions given to you by the universe. Remain grounded. Be about your coins. Hold on to your money. Okay? Put in the work. Speak the truth. How does Sagittarius partner feel about Sagittarius? Your partner wants to offer love, but see, this is what I see. There's death. This is an end to an offering of love, water sign, an offering of something solid and steady. Okay, something solid and steady. And this is all, at the end of that, you have the death card here. So this is over, right? This, because there is no steadiness, there's no solidness in this relationship because there's too many wands here. Okay, in and out energies, fire energies, you know, these are the hit it and quit it kind of energies. There's an end to these things, okay? So the actions to take are, you know, stand your ground, put in the work, hold on to your coins, speak the truth, because this is how your partner feels. Your partner wants to be done. Okay, either you or your partner, okay, want to be finished with this relationship because really they want to be the King of Wands. You know, they're sitting on the edge of their throne and they want to have more adventures. So let's kind of see what our love angels have to say about that. Please share this manifest in love for Sagittarius for the month of October. Please share. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Because, you know, it's good to have passion. It's good to have cups. It's good to have pentacles. Okay? It's good to be grounded and solid and stable. But you have to have all of those things. You can't just have one. And, you know, basically there's a bunch of wands here. So, while there may be a lot of passion, it burns out very quickly and it's not solid. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Well, it could be because this particular relationship is done. And it's done because of the King of Wands. And it's done because he's given to two, or she. And then you have stay optimistic about your love life. You know, even though this partnership may not have been the love of a lifetime that you sought, doesn't mean that's not what's out there for you, because you have the Ten of Cups. You have all these beautiful cards once you decide to walk away. Once you decide to walk away, this is what you have. So, you know, stay optimistic. It's not over yet. Let's get some oracles on it. What advice do you have for Sagittarius in love for October? Please give us some advice about Sagittarius and love for the month of October. Show us what you need to do. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have time for a nap. So basically what this says to me is just take a break. It's time to take a break from this. You know, because what you deserve is this. Balance. Balance. Solid foundations. Okay. Abundance. Hope for the future. So just take a break from this and walk away. Because this is what you deserve. Let's see what the sexual magic cards have to say about the relationship, the physical state of the relationship. Let's show us what we need to see about the physical state of the relationship for Sagittarius for the month of October. Show us what he does to see. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. So, yeah, so basically, you know, you have a man holding his staff here. Okay. Oh, can you see that? Sorry. You have a man holding his staff here. You know, the Emperor can be good things. It can be taking control of a situation. It can be solid and steady. It could be a man who takes care of business or a woman who takes care of business. But sometimes when you have the Emperor, you have manipulation and control issues. And notice that this gentleman's staff is basically just symbolic of him jacking himself off. Okay, this guy's so infatuated with himself, this King of Wands here, but that's basically all this is, even physically, even in the bedroom. It's not about you. It's about him and his pleasure, not about yours. Yeah, and then you have forward movement with the Chariot. You have these two animals back here going in separate directions. You know, so basically what this says to me is that, you know, this is really what you need, what you want. All you're getting is this guy playing with himself over here. So, walk away. Walk away and find your Nine of Cups. Find your wish fulfillment, your happiness. And Sagittarius, thanks for being patient. Sorry I missed you in September. Hopefully, things will get back on track in the month of October. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the box below. You know, if you want a personal read with me, I do a Love Plus Erotic package, which, you know, this is what they call the Erotic Tarot. You know, I use this in the Manara deck. But basically, these are just kind of symptoms, you know, just like these are, of what's going on in our psyche. So, pricing's below. You can reach me at thejezebelway@gmail.com. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.